And back, hey kids, it's your dad, digging deeper and deeper into the lore of Tunic via the manual. Looking at the Cathedral now, I want to know what the librarian was looking for in the Holy Cross. I had some theories about the transition between religions or worship from the gods that live beneath the earth to the power to defy death, and what that meant. I'm hoping that this page will give me a little more info or a little more insight into whatever led to this great battle that left the swamp in the state that it's in. And also excited to know that there is some place to go after I die, because I am currently dead. In the game, not in real life. Cool. So let's start translating the Cathedral. Let's zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. That's the seat of power for the first heir. Oh, interesting. A seat of power. I wonder why the heir would have a seat of power. And the first heir is the beginning of this cycle. Why is heir circled with question marks? And why are you drinking coffee or soda and setting your cup on your manual? Oh man, I wonder... This might be silly, but there is some connection between this manual and the characters in the game. I'm finding the pages in the game, and I've been assuming that like the person that wrote on this was a human player playing the game. But what if all of these notes are actually from the heir to the heir that I'm fighting now? Like, what if maybe, I don't know if that was maybe the previous player's sort of avatar, or if this is like, these are notes that happened in world and the heir to the heir has a ballpoint pen that they're writing on these pages with, that were then scattered when they died. Moving on, I don't know. It sounds weird, but it also sounds weird that the librarian was looking for pages about the game in the game. So we're just kind of making shit up as we go here. So what is in the Cathedral? Hopefully that'll give me some insight into these other questions. What? Is this the same thing? Oh no. That's NDS. Sound of chanting in the air, not air. I wonder if they circled this because this looks like air, but it's actually referring to the air. Two, I wonder if that's a coincidence. The sound of chanting in the air. Okay. Two, that's an interesting note for this hallway. Two, a large... Is that a J? What is that? A large chain... Changer? No. What? It is Ch-A-N... Chamber. A large chamber filled with the smell of incense. 3. These... Okay, I have 2 senses here. The sound of chanting, the smell of incense, a shaft, makes sense. The sends into blackness. That's a sight, I guess. The shaft descends into blackness. Blackness, yep. Activated by 10. Is that the lever? I don't know what activated is. I want to go. I'm gonna cheat. 4, 5. Wait. 4A. 4B. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm assuming we just count straight to 10. And then I want to know, is this the lever that I read about earlier? And we'll just keep going. 11, 12, 13, 10. Ah, I covered it up. How dare you? Because there was a lever that activated. So was the air like the head of this religion? And then they, what, discovered something? Alright, moving along. Fine? No. Devise. Yep. Device to power the lift. At 3. Okay, that makes sense. There's nothing nefarious about that. It's literally just a device to power the lift. Okay, so basically I need to get down there. Wait, where is 10? 10's up here. Got it. I need to go in here and get up there to power the lift to get down, ladder down to 13, whatever 13 is. Okay, cool. This is helpful. Nope, I already did. Sorry, I was doing 3 again, but I already did 3. Let's look at 4. That's a D. Doorway to eastern rooms. Booms! Oh, wait. There's a 4, a 4A, and a 4B. Hang on a second. This is 4. 4A. Yep. A. This one always confuses me when I see it. It's a G. A gray. Grape. What's gray? Group. Group. G-R-U. Of. Last. That's A, right? Lost. For a group of lost. FL. No. FR. Friends? FR. Yeah, friends. Cabot. No, that's not right. Covet. Jesus. Covet the... I've seen this word before. Eel something? Eel. That's not. It is an E. Eel. Elixir. Elixir. Exlixir. She once was Elixir, but now she's an Exlixir. I don't know why. I really don't know why. The baptismal. Wow. Font. See, there's a lot of church language in here. So I think that the Grace Pure would still be a cool name for like an ultimate power. I still contend that that's better than Great Power. 5. Let's see. So what is 4? Where's 4? Am I covering it up? No. That's all here. 4. Doorway to the eastern Fooms. Why does it still say Fooms? No! Stop! A group of lost friends covet the elixir. Lost fiends, maybe? Or no, it was FR. Right? Friends. Interesting. Covet the elixir and the bay. B is the baptismal font. What are we baptizing? Again, that is a very, like, well, I guess Christianity is definitely not the only religion that baptizes people, so we'll move on. I was gonna say it's a very Christian thing, but it's not really. Upper. Balcony. Makes sense. I wonder how this plays out. All of the maps I've had before are top down. This is like side on. Which is hard to imagine what this is going to look like, but hopefully I'm going to find out soon. Upper balcony. F. Oh, that's an F. That is I think that's ears. No, is that ear? Offers. View. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. View. I guess that's how the word would be spelled. A view of the main hall. Makes sense. I don't know what I was expecting. 6. In the... That's library. There is a interesting hall double dibble a double secret. I want to know that. What's the double secret? Right? Double secret. Yeah. I like double secrets. A rough hewn. I don't know what hewn was like. I had hewn in my head before I even looked at the next word. A rough hewn passage. I don't know why. That's just a good word. Hewn is a good word. And that's 7 is a rough hewn passage. Do I see that? Oh yeah, look at that. Which takes me to 8. Which is a... moon. Lit. Bridge. Man, that's another one of those like really dense symbols. It's like the j sound really comes in handy. A moonlit bridge blocks access to a trasher. That doesn't make sense. A treasure to a trasher. The chalice slash, I like chalice, vessel. Hold on, I saw something about a vessel before. We'll get back to that in a moment. Lift. Shaft. Makes sense. That's where the lift goes through. 12 is ruined. Shaft. That's just same word. Wait, I'm on 12. Sorry. A ruined chamber. Has see check. Nope. Let's check. Oh no. Check nut. Check nut. Has check. Wait, what is this? Checkmate. Check. Net. What? That is CH for sure. That is That is K. Wait, hold on. I'm doing this wrong again. Has check. This is where I need those lines. We're gonna draw some lines here because. That is a letter. That is a letter. I think. That is a letter, and that's a letter. Checkpoint. That's the word that makes the most sense in this context. But like, again, if I'm a librarian, what does a checkpoint mean? Unless this is just part of the how the world works. But again, that's a very like game mechanic thing to be in a page owned by a character in the game. Okay, we have G. What is that? Gaunt? Oh, probably gauntlet. Gauntlet with 6. Challenges. Huh. What are 6 challenges? Oh. Legend says wearing this allows you to do something extraordinary, and it points at this. So is this a reward I get? And what does that let me do? This says, excuse me, this says hero. It's like a hero badge? I'm the hero, right? Huh. Ear-O. Right? That's O. Yep, hero. So if I wear this hero badge, I can do something extraordinary. I like extraordinary things. What are we circled by the 8? 8 is a moonlit bridge blocking access to a treasure, and it's circled. Does the librarian think that this is the Holy Cross? Or does the librarian think that this is the Holy Cross? Because nothing in here says anything about Holy Cross. Why is air circled with question marks? Is it because, like me, the librarian was confused about... See, here's what I don't like about the librarian, is that this is his, if these are his pages, he has kind of ruined them, and that's disrespectful. Disrespectful to the source material. 9 is the chalice or the vessel. Maybe that's what's supposed to be the Holy Cross and why he thinks it's there, because it is somewhat cross-shaped, but it's actually shaped like a letter, like the letter TH. Which, I mean, I guess a cross is shaped like a T. What are these dots? Are those eyes? What does that mean? Okay. So, not a ton. This is very practical, although a seat of power for the first heir is quite a nugget that gives me maybe a hint that the first heir started all of this stuff. I mean, it makes sense that there would be a first heir, but that is... I don't know. Okay, I think we've translated everything here. I don't see... I'm trying to see if there's like any secret info on here, but everything's labeled fairly well. In the library, there's a double secret of those S's secrets. And then I wonder if one of the secrets is this rough-hewn passage to the moonlit bridge. And what is the treasure? Guessing the treasure... No. There are 6 challenges, and if I win 6 challenges, I get this hero badge. Which reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph a little bit. I don't know, do I get to save my whole game if I get a hero badge? I don't think that's what happened in Wreck-It Ralph, so maybe not. Okay, what else is here? Then the next thing is the far shore. I still want to know what this dotted line that points here is. I got my ass kicked here the last time I was there. This says cards. That's not very exciting. Cards. This says... Harry. I think I saw this before. No. Fairy time! Wait. Fairy time up? Or is it just Perry time? Oh, what is this? It's a secret. Did you retain the letter from us? Did you retain the letter from us? What does that mean? Ooh. is from us. Let's see. It's an S. Emirs? No, okay. Bring this down. We're going to translate this real quick. Like, this goes under 4051. Okay. I'm just now, this is, I think, not even really related to anything, but I see a tiny bit of text that says shh, and I want to know exactly what it says. So, we are looking at this word, im. It's not or emir, immerse. Imes. What? M-S. It's this. It's with an R at the end. Immerse. Okay, so I was right. Earlier, one of my 17 guesses before I landed on immerse was immerse. Immerse it in water for 60 seconds to see a secret message. Did you retain the letter from us? Immerse it in water for 60 seconds to see a secret message. What is the letter from us? And there's a star. Is that a page I haven't found yet? What? You know what Scavenger's Mask does? Maybe I should be using the tincture. I use the muffling bell to get a jump start on that scavenger loss, and I think that actually helped. It could just be a little bit of luck that I had, but like it let me get right up to him and just start pounding him before he knew what was going on. It was kind of great. The letter from us. Immerse it in water for 60 seconds to see a secret message. I don't see anything in here that could be a letter from us. Like, that's not a letter. I don't have the table of contents here, but not a letter. I hope it's something I find at some point. Oh, snap. All right. This should be quick, but I wanted to check this out. Oh, this is okay. Canonical plane. Yep. And this is, oh no, what have I done? The far shore. That makes sense. So, I mean, this is what I intuited somewhat, but you unlock these gems, these here, it unlocks these, we saw that, no problem. All done. By page 6. I wanted to start translating some of this stuff as well. So I'm not done with the manual by any stretch. And I know that I have found various surprising bits of lore in here. So I will get back to those. But one thing that I said I would translate that I didn't is, where is he? This guy's caption. So let's see. So I was surprised to hear the ghost people a little pissed or surprised at least that I took this thing out. Not because it's not a badass, it is a badass, but it seems to indicate that they set this up as a protection to keep the heir to the heir sealed away. So the fox spirits don't seem like bad guys, which again makes me worry that I am. When one key to the shadow oubliette, I'm assuming that's oubliette, is... Dude, Shadow Oubliette is a badass name. Like, oubliette itself, awesome word, said it before, say it again. But Shadow Oubliette, you're not getting out of there unless some jackass unseals you. It is carded, nope, guarded by the last great machine of war. Huh. Okay. When the siege, oh my god. when the siege was, I don't know why I capitalized siege. Siege was done. This beast was coaxed into this lonely repass. That's not an R. Purpose. One key to the Shadow Oubliette is guarded by the last great machine of war. When the siege was done, I'm guessing that it's the siege of the Cathedral, this beast was coaxed into this lonely purpose. So, yeah, I'm starting to kind of piece this together, maybe. So the people who worshipped I'm going to call them the actual gods, the gods of the earth, laid siege to the cathedral. And they used the siege engine. That's what this guy's called, right? The garden. Oh no! Page 31, please. I think he was the siege engine. Used it to guard a key. You know, that key that I was continually warned to not use. Oops. Okay. Oh, what is this? No, probably from north. East. South. West. Okay, makes sense. What are these musical notes? N-E... Oh. Yeah, north. What are these musical notes? Because there are also musical notes. This is... Sorry. Oh, I don't know why. Sometimes these things just make me laugh. What was I looking for? Oh, there's a musical note on the... Here, it's a single quarter note. Nope, eighth note. What else was I looking at that might be helpful here? Oh, here we go. The magic orb. This is odd. Door? Huh? What is that? Yeah. That's an interesting... Odd door, magic orb. See... What? That's... Oh. Rotate it. Around the... Wait, rotate it around the in forbidden. This what? And pair air shell partial and partial salmon min oh summon and pair be quiet Rufus pair partially interesting summon. Hold on, it should be down here. Partial summon a disc quiet being. Huh. Where is the magic orb? Does it actually say odd door? Hold on. Yeah. Why? What is a forbidden access? Axis. Or the n. Yeah. And then secondly, and then is. Okay. Partially summon a disquiet being. So disquiet is another word that I would like to know more about. Maybe I'll start a list of keywords. Things that I want to know what they are. There is Holy Cross, disquiet, hero versus air. What else do we have? There is generally like the word cross. We know what Shadow Oubliette is. We know what Ruin Seekers are. Drawn to the... I don't know what Soikles are. Just kidding. Civilization, the power to defy death. I kind of know what that is. I think canonical plane is correct. Actually, I can take the questions marks out of there. Okay. I still can't see another word other than annealed here. I see it in my dreams. Annealed. If I won't normally ask for help, but if this has been bugging me for like 3 episodes now, if there is a different word that belongs here, let me know in the comments. Like, I think it's pronounced annealed. That's how I'm spelling it because that's the word that I know that's annealed. What am I missing here, if anything, or is that the word? Again, that's the first time I've ever asked for actual input, because it's been bugging me so much. I think that's it. Okay. What other words have we been stuck on, or like, do I want more info about? Ruin Seeker's arrival, stolen device. I don't know what this candle thing it means. I see it a lot. What is... Maybe this could just be like open questions, but like... Letter from us. What does that mean? Where do I find that? I think this stuff I'll learn about, but none of that is too weird. Around the cathedral is a wasteland of graves, those who have remained. Yeah. Disquiet is... I keep seeing this, and it seems to be like this being of like shadow. Maybe it's what is like... Is there anything in here about disquiet? I want to know what a fossil is. Let's add that to our list. And I know what a fossil generally is, and I have an idea of what it is in its context. There we are. Fossil? Rooted ziggurat. Yup. Exposed by erosion and greed. Super cool. Lower miasma. Air is poison, misunderstood. I mean, is that not the air being poisoned? I mean, I realize it's maybe slightly different, but... let's see. Anything... Choose wisely, Ruin Seeker. You can do it. This guy was beast. The Garden Knight / Siege Engine? Is that what the... Sorry. Where am I? Down here. That's why I thought it was called Siege Engine. And this is the last... That's the last song. The last functioning war machine. Oh, let's just add that. Sorry. The last functioning war machine. This under Siege Engine, which I believe would be under... Oh, here. Perfect. That's functioning war machine. We already read that. Okay. I think those are all the words that so many things that I translated this and it made me sad, and I still did the thing. Let's see if I can... I translated this live when I was playing, but with 3 keys... were sealed the air. That's just we. Were 3 keys we sealed the air. A key is... Oh, that's right. A key is no mere toy. Seekers of ruin leave here. Yeah. Whoops. My bad. Seekers of ruin leave here. And this is west is... Actually, what does that say? Nope. Broke it again. Hold on. Quest is... Huh? Again? That doesn't make any sense. What did I just do? You get bigger. S. West. On what? He goes here. What? K W G N. What is that? That can't be right. Let's get back down. This is not a known word. Oh, everything's so small. Okay. Actually, hold on. What if I, instead of resizing the... What if I resize the big thing? They both resize? Nope. That's fine. But I bet if I select them both, they'll resize together. That's what I want. Okay. Get big. So, it's the vowels that I think I get confused about, right? So that's definitely K. It's definitely W. That's S. I. That's a G. A G sound, right? G. A. N. I feel like I'm having a stroke. Wait. This is a hexagon. Is it just called a questagon? What? Is that what we call this? Is a questagon? That can't be. That's definitely K. It's like the first letter I learned. K, the first, one of the first consonant sounds I learned. K, W, that's W. Est, I, gone. I guess so. I've never seen that word in my whole life. But it wouldn't be the first weirdness that I've encountered in naming things in this game. So we're gonna call this a Questagon. I don't know why. Questagon goes here. And we're gonna leave it. These messages about the hero are the same. And this is pray to visit the grave. I'm just gonna add that. To visit the grave. Well, no coin. Just a well? Sorry, I know this is a little unfocused, but like these are things that have been bugging me, and maybe there's some hints somewhere in here. Hey, it is the first thing that I ever translated, somewhat on accident. To ring a bell, you strike a bell. Yay! Danger! No passage. Nice. Yes. Hold on. This, yeah, way to town. To town. Again, I translated this, I think, before. Ruins of the village. And that is this. Okay. And this is this way to... Okay, so this is just this way to West Garden. Garden. West Garden. Oh yeah, what is this? Is this... So I noticed these were all... These are all single syllable words. And I'm wondering, actually, before I can translate these, but I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night? No. Where was that compass rose? There it is. I have a feeling that these are the same. Yep. West, east, south, north. Need this to be, so this is west, east, south, north. This feels like a code or set of directions. I would end up in the same spot. What does that mean though? So west, east, south, north, and then we have north, south, east, west. That's the same ones but backwards. Then we have north again, east, south, west, and north again, south, east, west. Wait. That's the same. West, east, south, north, north, south, east, west, northeast, southwest, north, south, east, west. What the hell does that mean? Two of them are the same, right? No. Reversed. Wait, what? North, south, east, west. West, south. Nope. West, east, south, north. Wait a second. And then these map to notes. Is this a song? And what does it have to do with Dick Butt Bird? I'm sorry if you don't see it. I feel bad for you. Cover you up. Inappropriate. Is this a song that I play? I've wondered what the heck the purpose of these guys is. These guys are not friendly, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there. They do like to eat slorms, but they are not friendly. I wonder if this is a song. Song using notes on page, what is that, 38? 34. So many damn mysteries in this game. Where does this go? Over here. I'm gonna put this over here by keywords. I know it's not a word, but like, what is that? What are those? I mean, there's no reference to directions. They could be directions I walk: west, east, south, north, north, south, east, west, north, east, south, west, north, south, east, west. I don't know how I play music, or if those notes mean something else. Garden Knight is different than Siege Engine. Garden Knight was the little boss. He was easy to kill. Siege Engine, not so much. Sleeping. Yeah, this is when I had to wake up. I remember now. He was little and had lights on him. A sleeping. Why is sleeping capitalized, guy? Cardian. Guardian. One is of many. Sorry, not guarding. Guardian. Sleeping Guardian. One of many. Okay, what's the deal with this guard captain? Does that just say guard captain? K captain. This is the captain of the guard. Jesus. Okay, that one is a bit literal. Again, don't know what I expected. I mean, he's not really deep in the lore. This one's bugged me for a minute. We'll call this one, we're gonna call this episode Various Translations because I've been all over the place, but I'm just digging around. I need to find more pages. The last find was so good. The second spell the hero struck. Oh. Okay. Oh, then this is that's first. The first spell the hero struck. That makes sense. So is the hero maybe the first heir? The first spell the hero struck. Is that what the difference is? Path to Hero's Grave. That really does say Hero's Grave under Hero's Grave. One of does that I have screwed something up. This goes not under Captain of the Guard. This goes under West Bell Tower. Where is West Bell Tower? Sign? Nope. Oh, here we go, up here. West Bell Tower, and this is the east. Where's the East Bell Tower? East Bell Tower. There we go. Okay, sorry. Path to the Hero's Grave. One of... I think this is many... was... ways to the Hero's Grave. Okay. This needs to be then under that notification. Not the Hero's Grave, it was Path to the Hero's Grave. Okay. I don't even want to dignify this with a response. Uh-oh, we did this again. Captain of the Guard goes under Captain of the Guard. Under Guard Captain. Guardian goes under Guard Knight. Okay. Is there anything else that's floating down here that shouldn't be? Holy Cross, where is that? It's on a page somewhere. Can I, if I click off and click back on it? Oh. Yes, that's fine. Keywords, Holy Cross. Go here. Rotate it around. Oh. Yep, that's hiding. And that this stuff both belong under page 35. Sorry about Notebook Organizer 2.0 here. If I don't do this now, I'll never do it. Okay. Let's keep translating these, because I... Okay. Frog's Domain. And I actually have some, I need to go back and screenshot some of the new stuff that I saw. They... vanished. Wait. Nope, that doesn't make sense. They venerate really a strange relic. Ah. They venerate the grappling tongue, which I now own. And they don't seem to venerate me for it. Oh, magic generator thing. In the quarry. West. Furnace. West Furnace. Drawing light from deep below. Nope. Yeah. Oh, got that right the first time. West Furnace, drawing light from deep below. This goes under Frog's Domain. Can I make this a little easier on myself by nixing that? What were prime suspects? I thought I deleted prime suspects. We know that this is take, talk, talk? Either way, this should go into there. Okay. Random drawing. Drawing, random drawing. Okay. Oh, I can nix these. Hold on. What? Okay. Moving on. West Furnace goes under. This goes here. Spirit World Nexus. What does that mean? Does that really mean West Furnace? Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong thing, because this is the far shore. Hold on. The quarry, beneath the well. East Forest, Guardhouse 1. What is this? This is Spirit World / Nexus. This is magic generator thing. Got it. Okay. This says the far shore. The SP space that is not here nor there. So that is the space in between spaces. All right. Sure. And this was the spirit world. So it's the far shore. Okay. Actually, maybe for these, I'm going to put these down here because I can't actually see what the heck. And what is a furence? That is furnace. Yeah, furnace. Furnace. Got a furnace. Nope, nope, nope. Getting loopy. Been doing this too long. Who is enshrined here is the hero that's if the hero lies in the shore. That's a good question that I haven't thought about. Who is enshrined here if the hero lies in the shore? Right? So, hero does not lie in the shore. Only the last... Wait. Only the heir to the heir lies in the shore. Right? Okay. The quarry. A great... Sure. A great hole in the earth. Yep. No doubt, no doubt. Dark tomb, dark tomb, dark tomb. There it is. And this is the quarry. Okay. Beneath the well. Wait. Flooded. flooded. L layer. Flooded layer. B need S something plus surface. Something fuss. Flooded layer beneath the surface. That goes beneath the well. Wait. But isn't the well where I throw coins? What the F is the spinning gold cube thing? Don't answer that. I want to find out myself someday. But that thing haunts my dreams. Guardhouse. This says guardhouse. Guards. One. That says guardhouse 1. Ruins of fortress. This is ruins of ruins of fortress. Unless it says no, it doesn't say forest, it says fortress. That is the East Forest. What is the West Forest? Do I have the West Forest? No, I don't. Question marks? That's bottom of a well. Ah, I was just here. Gate. See? Gate to the far shore. That makes more sense if you enter it from outside that room. And this is shop under windmill. Hole in time. That's a curious one as well, because that speaks to this not being a place, but a time. And that big fox dude looks like the little fox dudes, but big. And the little fox dudes are dead. Okay. A secret cave. Did I just spell cave with a K? I sure did. They for F or G. That doesn't make any sense. F O G. Got secret cave that they've forgotten. No, wait, that have. Wait. Oh, that they had forgotten. I missed a word. Secret cave they have forgotten. Oh, nice. So, I mean, that was the secret way in to get into the Eastern Vaults. Makes sense. Beneath the Eastern Vault. Interior of the Eastern Vault. Be careful. Start over. Careful. Why do I keep putting an E at the end of careful? Be careful. Alright, so not... Nope. This is the interior of the Eastern Vaults. Okay. I think it's everything. I will not do the Hero's Grave. So this implies I'm following in the footsteps of the hero, who I'm, again, from here, although there are still many heroes. So hold on. Hero versus heir. What is the difference? That's still not clear. But we are a little over an hour here, and I think I've translated, again, not everything. And... what? Did that say nap time? What? Hold on. It does. What the hell? Nap time. Why? That's an N, that's A, and that's a P. Why? It's nap time. Okay. Moving on. Menus. Main menu says nap time. Bits. Gear. Hold on. Alright. Bits. That's funny. I'm sorry. It's just funny. Bits. Gear. Cards. Makes sense. See that word a lot in the menu, or in the manual. This is sing. In. Single use. Sin juice. I spent a lot of time correcting typos. I like it. And this is, man, I took the screenshot early, didn't I? Oh. This is equipment. All of this makes a whole lot of sense. Bits is funny, but nap time's even funnier. What does this say? This says risk and oh, look at that, offering to the heir. Oh, that makes sense. And that's because I saw after Fox Mommy disappeared and I went to her prison, I saw a bunch of like shadow versions of the things that I offered up. So that's an offering to the heir that makes me stronger. Not in the spirit world, I found, but it makes me stronger. And that's a risk. But the well is something different. That's curious, because there is a question in here, to whom are you giving payment? Because this is different than an offering to the heir. So am I making an offering to the old gods under the earth? Interesting. All right. We'll break there. I think I want to find more. Oh wait, yeah. If you see tuning, this is risk and offering to the air. Oh, that's the thing I just translated. Hold on, I said it was going to be done, but not to off the air. To the air. Okay. What are these things in here that are surrounded? So that's air, and that is air. I can't stop. This whole process and game is addicting. As the share? That's odd. Come down. Oh my goodness. Come down. That is SH. Is the shore. That's air, that's ore. So as the shore, we're gonna capitalize that. As the shore leads. Oh my god. What? One of. Is that really bleeds? Leads. Leads one of. Oh, stop. Cancel. Okay, apparently I can't redo. I can undo, but I can't redo. Leads one of. False. Goods. What? What falsehood? Okay, then that's not falsehoods. It's maybe something else. And falsehoods. Again, I feel like I'm having a stroke, but last time I made sense of it eventually. This is who I guess it's falsehoods. And men memories. What? As the shore leads. That's okay. B, L, that's E, D, and Z. That's E, right? Yep. Oh! Wait. Falsehoods and memories? I think I was reading the words but not understanding the meaning. The air hang H ha G, let's say ha n and G wait What is NG? And that's also a G. With an... No, that's not an E. That's an ear. No? Yeah. No. Hungers. Oh no. For remain reminders of the corporeal world. I see. Is it really falsehoods? I see. So the air is being bled of falsehoods and memories. They're losing essentially themselves. The air hungers. So I wonder if that's their way of like capitalizing sometimes, is outlining. I mean, those are obviously important words, but that is, I think, an F again. It's so fuzzy, it's hard to read. So that's offer these memories and what is that? Show share a deluge of power. Memories and offer these memories and that is share a deluge of power. I'm offering. Oh, maybe these are like relics or memories of the world that the air can no longer remember. And this is warning. Pilgrims to the shore are stripped of these. Yeah, I remember this. So are stripped of these false power. This what? It's false power? Yeah. That's interesting. What? So is this really deluge? No. Delusion. Oh no. A delusion of power. I mean, it seems pretty real. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no. So all of these things that I've been doing, the air seems like not a great friend in the end. Okay, I gotta stop. Like I said, I didn't expect anything to come from this page, and yet it just further cements that the air is not a positive influence in the world, we'll say. And yet they're helping me, which means that maybe I'm not a positive influence in the world in the things that I've been doing. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. I gotta stop. I don't want to, but I got to. Thanks again for watching my descent into madness. I hope it's been fun. See you guys later. Love you. Bye.